it can be really helpful with anger to start to give yourself a break for a lot of the things that are going on in your life. Even to be having a problem with anger, there's a lot of factors involved. There's biological predisposition to having an anger problem. There's your modeling growing up, kind of how your parents were, how your family was, and there's your life experiences, and kind of all this historical elements. There's what's been happening over the past year. There's what's happening in the greater world. There's stress. There's difficulty in your own life. There can be a lot of difficulty too, and there there's just a lot of things that contribute to anger. So on the one hand, it's really useful to recognize um, that the reason you might be having a hard time has a lot to do with factors that you might not have chosen if you definitely wouldn't have chosen if you had the choice to. Um, but yeah, so it's useful to recognize that there's a context for the problems that are going on, and just to start giving yourself a break is useful, and that helps you to also start giving other people a break too. Um, at the same time, that it has to be balanced with this concept of it's not your fault. So it's not your fault that there's an anger problem or an anxiety problem or whatever sort of problem there is. So much of our lives are not in our control contextually. If I was born, this is like from compassion-focused therapy, but if I was born in my neighbor's house as opposed to my parents' house, my life trajectory would be very different one way or another. So to recognize that is super important. At the same time, it is still your responsibility. You still have, this is how things are right now, and you still do have the responsibility to take action in regards to your anger, take action in regards to anxiety, or in terms of whatever problem that is going on. So it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility, and that seems to be a nice balanced way to tackle things.